Hello Prep family, welcome to this edition of Catch Up with Coco. This is the summer edition of Catch Up with Coco. I hope all of you are having a great, restful, safe summer. We've missed you on campus, but we've been very active here at Prep. We've had our summer camps and all of our athletic teams and cheerleaders and pacers and band preparing for the new school year. And we've been hard at work as well preparing for the new school year. And I want to share a few things with you about this upcoming year and some dates to be aware of as we get ready to come back to campus. The first thing I want to talk about is the beginning of the school year. We're going to do things a little differently, particularly as it relates to books. Now, on August the 7th, which is a Wednesday, we're going to have, for our 5th, 6th, and 7th graders, we're going to have the new student orientation. You'll come in, meet with your counselors, meet with Miss Hare, get your schedules, and get oriented for the new school year. On that same day, on the 7th, for our 8th through 12th graders, we're going to have what we call Prep Day, where you come in, get your schedules, get your student ID, get your locker assignments, and hopefully visit the student council shop where you can buy your supplies. Now then on the 8th, when we would traditionally have book day, we're not going to have book day that day. That day we'll just have for our lower school a half day. Lower school parents, you're welcome to come in, walk your students to class, meet your teachers, meet your new classmates. Now on the 9th, we're going to run our first full day of school. For our lower school parents, this day we'll use the normal carpool line where your students will be dropped off and walk to class themselves. For middle and upper school students, we're going to run a Z day, which means we're going to run all of our classes. During those classes, you'll actually get your books. It's important that you bring your student ID because that's how we'll scan the books out to you as well. You also get your calculators on that day as well. Again, this is a little different. So as a recap, on the 7th, we have Prep Day, where our 5th, 6th, 7th graders are having the orientation, and 8 through 12 are getting student IDs, their schedules, their locker assignments, and visiting the student council shop. On the 8th, we're having our first half day for the lower school, and on the 9th, we start our first full day of school where we'll get our books. We're excited about this new way of doing the beginning of our school year, and we think it's going to be much more efficient and an easier way of doing things. All right, now let's talk about Meet the Patriots and Back to School Night. Last year, we thought it was a little congested having those two dates back to back, so we're splitting them up a little bit more this year. On Tuesday, August the 13th, we'll have Meet the Patriots. Everyone's invited to come out, meet the athletic teams, see some of your favorite student athletes, and celebrate the beginning of our athletic season at Jackson Prep. And then on August the 20th, we'll have Back to School Night. This is a great night for us all to come together as a community and a time to go to your students' classes and meet all their teachers. On that night, we'll also have an opening day forum where you'll hear from Chris Maddox, our board president, and also hear from me. We're excited about these events as we begin the school year. It's always a great time for us to come together as a community and celebrate our students as they begin a great new school year. The final topic that I want to talk to you about is cell phones at Jackson Prep. We have had some changes to our cell phone policy for the coming school year, particularly with our upper school students. For lower school and middle school, our cell phone policy is unchanged. For lower school, the students simply can't bring phones to school. For our middle school students, they can bring phones to school, but they have to remain in their backpack and their locker from the time that the school day starts to the time that the school day ends. Now, in upper school, we do have some changes. Students may still bring their cell phones to school, but during the school day, when they're in a building, the cell phones must be in their backpacks or in their lockers. Now, upper school students may use their cell phone during activity period and lunch if they're outside of a building. We worked very hard to develop this cell phone policy. We wanted to balance the interests of our students, of our teachers, of our parents. We got input from all of those groups, and we feel like we have landed on the best policy for our community. We hope you'll be supportive of us in this policy. We're excited about where we landed, and we look forward to a great school year and having this policy create a better environment and a better time in our classrooms. I hope everyone has a great rest of the summer. We're working hard here at Jackson Prep getting ready for the school year, but I want to encourage everyone to make sure they take these last few weeks and rest up. We're going to have a great year at Jackson Prep, and I can't wait to see everyone back on campus. Go Patriots!